It's Week 7 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Dallas Goedert. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Eagles and the Giants, and it comes
What
your
better way to
next
start off the
on
afternoon
EA
than with some
Sports.
football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Glad you could join us, everyone. Alongside Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
In any sport, from the NFL to basketball to soccer, playing at home, we know this can be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance, and you can feel it in the building today.
I was going to say, you can already hear this home crowd rallying in support of that. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Throwing to start this game. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lock to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Locke looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate it when every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Throwing is Locke. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Locke to the air. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. From the 48. Connects with Johnson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Slot receiver headed left. Lockdown. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
A 1st chance inside the red zone now for the Giants. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
They go right back to Tracy. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Give him 5 yards on 2nd and goal. They're going to be 5 yards out on 3rd. To throw, here's Locke. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants go up 6-0 here in the 1st. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, Hurts. Able to find Dotson here. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Got a man. Uzama has it. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hurts throwing again. That's complete. Here's Brown. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Drew Phillips making the tackle. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's finds Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And that's going to be batted away. Incomplete, so pretty ho-hum way to wrap up our first quarter. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This is complete to Neighbors. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Play action on 1st down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Locke. Has his man, it's Tracy. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money.
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the Eagles get to it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on fourth actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts setting up to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Here's Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Drew Phillips making the tackle. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. On 4th down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, a run with Barkley. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Micah McFadden able to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Back to throw, Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Slot man in motion left. Here's Locke to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. But same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Neighbors with a catch. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Running back sent in motion. From the 42. Able to find Dotson here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now here comes the New York offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. A handoff to Tracy. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Mitchell. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 36. Catch is made down the right sideline. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, New York. The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. First and 10, here's Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Able to get it to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great-looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Giants football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A give to Tracy up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Zach Bond with the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense. I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Lock to throw it. Pass cut by Tracy. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. On 1st down, Hurts. This one finds Goddard. He's got a gain of 6 there. Bobby Okereke making that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Brown on the slant. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That pass caught by Dotson. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hurts throwing again. Goddard makes the catch. He's contained at the line for no gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And the Giants going nickel. 3rd down coming. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. It's Dotson on the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Has it in close. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Hurts. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw it. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Looking to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. So as we reach halftime, we see the visiting Eagles taking a lead into the break. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. Michael Penix with a touchdown pass. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jamar Chase, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Will Levis with a couple of touchdown passes there. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Eligible receiver downfield.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Giants and Drew Lock ready to go again on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Running this with Tracy. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zach Bond with the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Robinson in motion right. Here's 2nd and 5. He finds Slayton. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. To throw, here's Locke. Connects with Slayton. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 19. Gets this to Slayton. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. This is Tracy. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
It's a design boot. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's Tracy. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Locke to the air. Cut near the goal line. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd?
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Eddie Jackson. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
The Giants offense all set to get started. And this is going to be far from the only time these replays will be on the screen over the next week, Brock, but they're not going to enjoy watching them. Have not taken care of the football, and this looks a whole lot like teaching tape for this defense.
Kate, think of all the great defenses over the last 50, 60 years. The 85 Bears, I think of the Seahawks and the Legion of Boom. 39 takeaways in their Super Bowl title winning year. Elite defenses have games just like this one where they take the ball away over and over and over and over again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Tracy goes up and over for the touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The visitors and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Running left, this is Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Toss play to Barkley. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. A play fake now hurts to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Hurts now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts throwing again. This one finds Goddard. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 12. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
The Eagles will set up.
He's throwing for it. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Man, just great work by the defense there, Brock. The coverage really forced that throw short of the goal line, and then they got downhill to clean that play up.
I love that word right there. You just nailed it, downhill. You throw it short, you allow those defenders with great speed and tenacity to come downhill on you. No chance for the 2 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Locke looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
Locke down. He puts some power on a deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles go up by 19.
20, Giants 21. Jake Elliott to kick
A
off.
quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Getting right back to it after that interception. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Man in motion here. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Throwing is Locke. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Locke to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Lock. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first
They'll
down.
motion Slayton left.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Eagles' 22-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A loss of
We'll see what they
2
come
yards.
up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Locke. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Ryan Gano on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And they get a smidgen closer as it's down to 16.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
First down throwing for Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This finds Smith. And this one doesn't go far. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He's on the move. He's keeping it again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Into traffic, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch the lead to 23. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Locke to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with Johnson. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Locke. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Dropping back to throw. This finds Bellinger. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another New York Giants.
Working inside the red zone. Complete to Hyatt. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Locked down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be third down. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7. Locke looking to throw. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still third down.
It's 3rd and 5 for them after the penalty. Hurts now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Eagles.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles close to picking up their 5th win. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They go to Barkley again. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Hurts. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from New York.